Once upon a time, there was a man named John who felt lost and alone. He had always believed in God, but lately, he felt like God was far away from him. He couldn't shake the feeling that God had abandoned him, and he felt like he was struggling through life all by himself. One day, John decided to seek guidance from a wise old man in his community. The old man was known to have a deep understanding of spirituality, and many people sought his advice when they felt lost or confused. John arrived at the old man's hut and was immediately struck by its secluded location. It was perched on the edge of a cliff, overlooking a vast ocean. The hut was simple, with only a few items inside, but John sensed a powerful energy emanating from it. The old man welcomed John warmly, inviting him to sit down on a mat beside him. John felt a sense of calm wash over him as he looked into the old man's kind eyes. The old man listened patiently as John poured out his heart, expressing his doubts and fears about God's presence in his life. The old man looked at John with empathy and compassion, and said, "My son, God is not far away from you. In fact, He's right here, within you." John was puzzled by the old man's words. "What do you mean?" he asked. The old man replied, "God is present in everything and everyone around you. He's in the air you breathe, the earth beneath your feet, and the people you interact with every day. You don't need to look far to find God, because He's already within you." John was amazed by the old man's insight. He realized that he had been looking for God in all the wrong places. He had been seeking a sign or a signal from God, but he hadn't realized that God was with him all along. As John thanked the old man for his guidance, he noticed a glimmer of light coming from a hidden corner of the hut. Curious, he walked towards it and discovered a small chest. The old man noticed John's curiosity and nodded. "That chest contains a message that will further help you in your spiritual journey. But be warned, it's not for the faint of heart." John felt a sense of apprehension as he opened the chest. Inside, he found a scroll with ancient writing. As he began to read it, he felt his heart race with anticipation. The message contained within the scroll was one of transformation and growth, but it required John to face his deepest fears and doubts. It challenged him to let go of his limiting beliefs and embrace the unknown. John left the old man's hut with a renewed sense of purpose. He felt like a weight had been lifted from his shoulders, and he was ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. As he walked down the path towards his home, he felt the warmth of the sun on his face, and heard the birds singing in the trees. He realized that God was indeed all around him, and that the journey towards spiritual enlightenment was a lifelong one. Yes, God is not far away from you. He is closer than you think.